Michael's?
Well, my journey actually starts with Michael Saylor. I think he may remember this. I listened to him on a podcast about his investment in Bitcoin, and I reached out to a mutual friend, and I asked Michael if I could have a phone conversation with him, and then we did that. And then I asked Michael if he could join me on a Salt Talk series, and he did that as well. And Michael, I think, brought me, frankly, to my eureka moment. So even though I'm not a corporation in that several dozen corporations that Michael's referencing, I want to say thank you to Michael here in this public forum for helping me see what he saw. And Michael basically explained to me something that is seminal that I think needs to be repeated everywhere, that Bitcoin itself is a network. And if you understand the exponential growth capabilities of the Bitcoin network and how fast it's grown since its inception, outpacing other networks like Google, Facebook, Amazon, other types of networks that work off of Metcalfe's law. And then Michael also brought up something to me, which I'm sure he'll remember. He said, well, let's take Coca-Cola. And suppose we destroyed Coca-Cola tonight, and we had the words Coca-Cola. Could we restart Coca-Cola? And of course, the answer is yes. So he was using the example of an old-fashioned network. And I don't know how many wallets there are now, Bitcoin. We can guess at that. There's probably between 180 and 250 million wallets from our best guesstimate here at Skybridge. And if Kathy Wood is correct, it goes to 1 billion, Rick. We'll be well over $500,000 a coin at that moment because of the scarcity. So first off, I want to say thank you to Michael. One of the more brilliant things that Michael has done in his life is shared his insights with other people. His institutional forum, I don't know, Michael, was that 6 months ago or 8 months ago, was one of the more brilliant things that I participated in. And, we need people like Michael to explain to people who are conditioned for the temporal world where we're going and why we're going there and how we're getting there way faster than people originally expected. And I'll just say one last thing. We are so early. It is mind-bogglingly early because you have some of the elder statesmen of the financial services community, whether it's a Warren Buffett, a Charlie Munger, or Jamie Dimon, who still have not spent the time on this. And what I would encourage everybody listening into, please spend the time on it, because if you spend the time on it like Ray Dalio did or others, you end up owning some of it. And I think it's worthwhile for yourselves, your portfolio, and your team.
So when